Good day students. Today we are going to start with a new session for computer hardware. In our last class we had learnt about what is the software, what are the different types of software, that is system software, application software, etc. And the different types of under system software we had learned operating system and utility programs and customized and generalized application software. Today we are going to go to the next part of computer system, which is hardware. Now, what is hardware? Hardware is a piece of equipment that makes up a computer system. The parts of a computer which we can touch and feel with our hand and which is helping us to work with our computer, the different types of devices that are attached to the computer system which helps us to work better with our computer, that is called as the computer hardware. This computer hardware is divided into two parts, the input devices and the output devices. So let us go into details of the input devices first. Input devices are the devices through which data is entered into the computer system. So data are facts, numbers, characters, anything that you enter into the computer via a keyboard or through any other input devices like a mouse, joystick, light pen, scanners or camera, etc. All this is an input. That means the data that is needed for processing and turning it into information, that data is entered into the computer through a input device. Now some of the input devices are keyboard, scanner, joystick, your speaker, your microphone, then you have got the light pen and even your camera that you use. These are all the input devices used for inputting information. Now let us go into the details of each one of them one by one. A keyboard. A keyboard is the most commonly used device which is used to enter information. You all must be aware of it that a standard keyboard has got 101 keys. Now there are nowadays many different types of keyboards which are wired as well as wireless keyboards, and also there are USB keyboards available now which does not have a wire attached to it. So a wireless keyboard is used, it uses a radio frequency or a Bluetooth technology. A wireless keyboard can be attached to different devices like not only your PC but also your smartphones, tablets, laptops, etc. And this is supported by, because it is supported by wireless technology. So nowadays the wired keyboards are getting a lot replaced with the help of wireless keyboards. The function of the keyboard is the same, to enter data. You have got a lot of keys on the computer, on the keyboard, like your function keys, alphabet keys, numeric keys, the numeric keypad. Then there are some special keys like tab, shift, control, alt, etc. Page up, page down. All these keys have got specific work that you do for inputting information into the computer. So this is about the keyboard. The next is a mouse. The mouse is a pointing device which is used to move the mouse pointer around, and when you move the mouse on a flat surface, then that mouse pointer will move in the direction of the mouse. So nowadays again a mouse is a pointing device and also a selection device as well as an activating of a program. When you single click on a program, it is selected, and when you double click on it gets activated or it is open. Now nowadays again the same way like the keyboard, there are two types of mouses available these days. Wired mouses which are connected to the PS2 or a USB port using a wire, or another one is an optical mouse which is using a LED sensor to detect the movement on a tabletop or any other and sends the information. So you have got the wired mouses as well as the wireless mouses available these days. Now let us understand more about a cordless mouse or a wireless mouse. In a cordless or a wireless mouse, there is a battery. They need batteries to give power to the mouse. So in the physical mouse, there are two units. One is the actual mouse by itself, which contains a battery unit, and below it, and also which you can hold in your hand, and there is also a small receiving unit which is connected to the USB port. In the figure besides, you can see that the mouse, the physical unit, the actual mouse, and there is a small little receiving unit which you plug into the USB port. A laptop has a now this type of wireless cordless mouses are becoming very common nowadays. Everybody is using this type of cordless mouses. The laptop on the other hand does not have a mouse. If you want, you can attach your cordless mouse to a laptop, desktop, whichever you want, or else the laptop has got its own touchpad which acts as a mouse. The next is a joystick. Now you must be very familiar with this particular device. This is mostly used when you play games on the computer. It consists of a vertical stick that moves to control the objects on the computer screen. So you can move the object on the screen to the left, right, top, bottom, etc. just by moving this vertical stick or by using the buttons on a joystick. So this is another input device. This is used for gaming purposes. The next is a light pen. A light pen is a device or a pointing device which is used to draw directly on the screen. It is also used to point to an object or an option directly on the computer screen. So you can use a stylus, the pen that is used for selecting or drawing directly or writing directly on the screen. It is called as a stylus. So you can use this light pen and draw directly on a computer screen. This is also another input device called the light pen. The next input device is a scanner. A scanner is a device which is used to convert images or any text into a digital file. Suppose you have a scanner. Now a scanner is a device which is used to convert text or images into a digital file. Now if suppose you have a book or a picture or a text or something like that which you want to convert it into a digital format, in that case you will put it into a scanner, and that scanner will scan that image or text, etc., and it will be converted into its digital form, which can be used for whatever work you want to do on the computer. So to convert text and images into digital format, you will use something called as a scanner. The next input device is a barcode reader. A barcode reader consists of a combination of thick and thin vertical lines which are found on a particular product. You must have seen that nowadays any supermarket that you go, the products have got a sticker, a white color sticker with a barcode attached to it. This barcode identifies the product and the manufacturer. These barcodes can be read by using a device called as the barcode reader. And when you scan this barcode reader, the barcode with the barcode reader, that information is transferred onto the computer and you can use that information. Now this is very commonly found nowadays in most of the supermarkets. The products are scanned and you can scan it using a barcode reader or a barcode scanner. Nowadays even mobiles have got barcode scanners on them. So this is another input device. The microphone is a digital device which is used to record your voice and save it in the form of a digital file in the computer. So if you want to save a song, or if you want to record your song or a narration or some speech, etc., and make it into an MP4 or a digital format, then you will use the microphone as the input device. And the last input device is a digital camera and webcam. A digital camera is used to take photographs and store that images in a digital format in your computer. So you can store it either in a digital card or in the directly onto the computer, and it can be used as an input. The next is webcams. Webcams can be used when you are doing video conferencing or when you are using softwares like Skype, etc. If you want to see face to face with each other, you can use a webcam. So that is also considered as a digital input device. So these are so I hope you have understood what are the input devices and the different types of data. So that completes our session on input devices, and in our next class we are going to start with the other part of the hardware, which is called as the output devices and the secondary storage devices. Thank you.